You know, I started off saying, saying that quote, life is difficult. And it is a challenge. But you just don't quit. I wish I could tell you I was this really highly intelligent, brilliant guy, but I'm not. Really, the difference is I just didn't quit. When the challenges came and the pressure came, I just, not only I didn't melt, but I turned into a diamond. And because of that, I was able to succeed. See, there's way more people that are smarter than me, much more actually brilliant. But the difference is they quit. After they get in touch, after they come in front of a hurdle, they come in front of a roadblock, they come in front of these challenges, and they stop. The difference between having a great mindset is not quitting. See, when somebody tells me it's possible, I will try 597 more times. Well, those other people quit on the third time because they can't see jumping over that hurdle, or they get tired or frustrated because things come so easy to them. But let me tell you, you are more than average. See, most people, they only give 50% or 60%. Well, how do you expect to have an amazing results if you're only giving average percentage? You have to go above. You got to give 100. You got to give 120%. And that's when you'll see perfection. That's when you'll see yourself evolve. That's when you'll grow. That's when you'll get out of this comfort zone. That's when people will extend the bridge, a helping hand to you to expand to another level. And that's what we're here for. Juris and myself, we act as bridges. Because we were on the other side. We were on this side where we were comfortable and we were making a couple of dollars and life was good. But until we extend this helping hand to people as yourself, we'll never grow as ourselves. We'll never extend to the level of supernatural. And that's where we want to take you. Changing that mindset. And like I said, you will never win if you quit. And that's the difference. Why have I been successful? I just didn't quit. Look, you're going to fail. Let's get that over with. You're going to fail. It's not about if you fail. It's about when you fail. And when you fail, what are you going to do? You just got to keep going. I'll never forget the story. It's about this DJ. He had this dream about, well, he wasn't a DJ, but he had a dream about being a DJ. And he had no experience. He had no idea what it took to be one, but that's what he wanted to do. So he went to the DJ office, to the radio station, and he asked the guy, he said, "Hello, sir. My name's Bubba Washington, and I would like to be a DJ." And he says, "Well, do you have any experience?" He was like, "No." "Well, get out of here. Don't waste my time and don't come back." And he walked away with his head down, and then he came back the next day knocking on the door. "Hello, Mr. Jackson. How you doing? My name's Bubba Washington. Hey, I was just checking if you still had a job here." He said, "Didn't I tell you not to come back?" He said, "Yeah, well, I just wanted to know maybe somebody got sick or somebody might have died." He said, "Man, get out of my office." So he left. And he came back again the next day. He said, "Hello, Mr. Jackson. I was just checking to see if you needed any help." And he said, "Boy, didn't I tell you not to come back?" He said, "I know, but I figured you were having labor shortage, or you might have had to lay somebody off, and I would help and work for free." He said, "Man, let me tell you again, don't you come back to this office again, and I don't want to ever see you here." So he goes back and he's frustrated, and he's depleted, and no more energy. something pushes him to come back one more time. And he says, "Hello, Mr. Jackson, how you doing?" He said, "Boy, go get me some coffee." And that day, he began to work his career as a gopher. He got into the radio station, he got his foot in the door, and he was driving for local celebrities when they came into town. He didn't even have a driver's license, but he was driving them Cadillacs like he had one. And then finally, one day, one of the DJs were getting drunk and they passed out live on the air. And he called Mr. Jackson. He said, "Hey, such and such is going down. I can handle it." He said, "You sure?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Well, get on there and play some records, but don't you say nothing." He said, "That's all right, Mr. Jackson." And that day, as that guy passed out, as he waited, as he passed out from drinking, he got in the DJ booth and introduced him to his world. He became one of the biggest DJs in the country, all because he didn't quit. You will never win if you quit. There's so many deals that I missed out on, I failed at. I just didn't quit. And because of that, now we're worth over millions of dollars. We're doing hundreds of millions of dollars in deals in hotels, apartments, warehouses. We're doing projects across the country, all because we simply didn't quit. You can if you say you will. Peace out.